YouTube. As you guys can see, we're here at the shop and it's already dark outside. What the hell? Anyways, we got a little update on this Chrysler 300 Hellcat swap that we're doing. The brand new wheels right here. Gonna get them mounted here soon. But yeah, we've made quite a bit of progress on that, as well as this other swap that we're doing. So here we just have a few of the missing parts from over there. Got the fuel pumps, we got the oil coolers, supercharger cooler, and the U-Connect screen over there. Just little stuff that I don't want to get damaged, lost, or anything, so I'm keeping it over here until we need it. But yeah, I'll go show you guys kind of where we're at with that. We'll walk over there. All right, so now we are out here. We're about to walk into the shop. This is the other swap that we got going on. Probably see this, nothing too interesting, you know. 2005 or 4 Yukon Denali. Nothing too interesting, but as you guys can see, this thing is missing something. It's missing a 6.0 V8 6-liter engine that we're gonna be swapping over to a single cab Silverado. This thing super clean for its age. It has 90,000 original miles, but unfortunately it is a V6. So we're gonna be fixing that. Figured it was just easier to buy. So a lot of parts are actually interchangeable when it comes to, per se, a Tahoe and a Silverado. So for the most part, we should have everything there to be able to do a swap. Obviously a few things here and there change, but for the majority we have everything there. But before I show you guys where we're at with it, this is a 6-liter V8 that we took out of there. We're gonna be doing cams. I don't know if heads, maybe keep the same heads. Obviously new valve covers, a nice intake. And yeah, just refreshing up the whole engine. But here's where we're at with this. As you guys can see, everything is out. So we have all the V6 parts over here. We got the front cradle, the rear cradle, transmission. The engine was already sold. We got coolant hoses and stuff, transmission lines that go to this beast right here. And we got lowering springs, so we're gonna be throwing those on there. Right here, as you guys can see, we have the whole transmission, engine, front cradle, suspension assembly right there. So we're gonna take these out, put the lower ones in there. Got new transmission mounts. We had to get a new oil pan. Man, so one thing about this build, it is not cheap. You guys see Mopar, went and picked this up from the Dodge dealership. Brand new oil pan. Had a little screw up on our end, so brand new oil pan. But yeah, we're doing, this is not your, you feel me, you have a car here that you're swapping into here. We got the engine in a crate. It came in a crate. PCM, accelerator pedal, and a few hoses, and that's it. That is it. The rest we are sourcing, and it's not as easy as it seems. So I knew from the beginning that this was going to be a lengthy process, just for the simple fact that we don't know what's missing and we don't know how soon we can get it. Because if I had a charger right here to just swap over to this 300, 2-3 days solid, I can have that done. Like I said, we're doing this a different way, the right way. What was I getting into though? Yeah, so we don't really know what's missing. For example, we got to the front and we're like, okay, let's make sure all the electrical side, because this whole build is going to be as close to original as possible. We're putting everything, like I'm talking everything has its place. Everything's going to be organized and neat. So we were, you know, crossing our X's, dotting our O's, however you say that, making sure everything is there before we put the engine in. Turns out we're missing the front harness. So there is a harness that goes from the dash that has a headlight connector. It's literally called the headlight assembly to dash harness. So we're waiting on that. That alone is taking a week to get here. But you know, while we wait for that, we're not just not gonna do anything to the car. So we got those lowering springs to put on. We got the oil pan that we can go ahead and put on there as well. And while we waited for that, we also got the interior pretty much almost done. I know it looks pretty empty, but there's a lot of wiring. There's a lot of stuff that goes on the dash. The steering column didn't fit. I had a Jeep SRT steering column that didn't fit on there, so we had to order. Man, everything is adding up quickly. So we had to order that, but it doesn't come with the little plastic trims around there, so it's just a naked steering column. I already have the bezels and stuff for the center. We already have the center console right there. Red seat belts. Y'all would be surprised how much those things cost. Jeez. But yeah, we're gonna clean everything up in here. So we already have the whole body harness in, so from the back to the dash. We also got to figure out how to make this panoramic sunroof work. Shouldn't be the end of the world. Should be pretty, not straightforward, but you know, we can figure it out. And then you got a dash harness. That is a completely different harness if I didn't mention that already. Little pause on that. We have this Corvette, 73 Corvette. We've got new wheels for it, but they don't fit. So we got to shave the wheel hub down a little bit, because I'm not touching those wheels. Those wheels are custom wheels. They were like probably minimum 6,000 to get over here from overseas. But yeah, we're gonna put the whole interior back in here. And this one also happens to have steering column problems, so we're fixing that as well on there. But yeah, like I said, how everything has its place back here. Like these little clips and stuff, it literally falls in place. So just put everything where it goes. We're putting everything exactly where it goes, everything tightened to spec, everything. The plan is to have everything done once and one time only, and done right. So in the back, we already have everything on here. So that is the differential, the whole rear end, suspension and everything. These had to be bought, these assemblies had to be bought differently, apart from each other, I guess. But thank God these came with everything pretty much. You got your rear suspension, shocks, springs, calipers, and rotors. These things are not cheap, especially the front ones. But yeah, that's just one part of it. The next part of it is getting all the modules to work. So we have all the modules here for this car. We had to source them from a 2019. So this is a 2019 swap. We had to get 2019 Dodge Charger Hellcat modules, put them on here. And yeah, everything just, you know, sorting it piece by piece. But this thing is turning out nice. Yeah, if you guys enjoy this type of content, you know, swaps and stuff like that, especially this, I'm gonna drop a whole separate video on this by itself, the swap that we're doing on here. So we're gonna do a cam. I don't know about heads, but I know valve covers for sure. A nice little intake. And man, this truck is gonna be sounding nice. But yeah, if you guys like this content, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.